2018 was a fantastic year for the Lord Berkeley Conservation Trust. We started off by finishing the Oakland Club project, which is a project that we've identified as a high priority for decades. When you look at a map, you see Oakland as one that immediately jumps out as a high priority just because of the sheer size and its proximity to other protected lands.
The Oakland property is a classic southern quail plantation. Of the 11,000 acres, a large portion of that is grassland and pine overstory, and then all the drains that run down into the Santee Swamp Basin to about a 10-mile river frontage on the Santee River. Oakland Club is a very historical plantation. General Francis Marion from the Revolutionary War is buried here on the property. It was a series of smaller plantations that were anywhere from rice plantations to working plantations of indigo and cotton tobacco. And then as time moved forward in the late 1800s, they found out how wonderful of an upland habitat it was, and we turned it into a quail plantation. Oakland is really a special place, being that it's such a large tract of land. You don't get to see this type of management done in large acreages anymore.
So there are a lot of rare and declining plant species, or species in general, at Oakland. And this plant is a federally endangered species, Canby's dropwort. The reason why it's here is fire. And not just fire, but fire that starts in the uplands and burns straight through into these pond cypress wetlands. Throughout South Carolina, we're losing our habitats for our species. A lot of that's direct through development, but a lot of it is secondary. So not only are you losing it directly, it's being paid, but you're losing it indirect from the lack of prescribed fire. We need industry, we need jobs, and that's great. However, we also need a proper balance. We need those areas to be developed for jobs and for people to live, but we also need to preserve these special places that provide such great habitat for our wildlife species.
What we do is we help landowners clear title to their property in the sense of heirs property, or where they don't have proof that they own the land. We also provide land utilization, and in other words, we help landowners understand the value of their land and how to use their land in a way that benefits them and benefits generations after them. This demonstration for us is significant to our group because it's a way of providing a focal point and the ability of our landowners to understand how they can utilize their land to their benefit, have hands-on experience through forest management and conservation. And having that resource in the center provides a whole new level of outreach opportunities to the community. The fact that it came with a conservation easement, I think, is extremely key, particularly for our landowners, to let them know and to show them that conservation easements go hand in hand with forestry, with forest practices, with land retention, with the protecting of the land for generations. And again, just points back to what a major asset this is for the center and its teaching tool.
We hope the success of Oakland Club will be a catalyst for greater conservation efforts throughout the Santee Basin focus area. We're grateful to all of our partners who participated in this project, but particularly we want to thank the South Carolina Conservation Bank, who committed funding to help us get this project over the finish line. And without their support and the legislators who support that program, we wouldn't have been able to accomplish this remarkable project. We also celebrated first for our organization, like the first Woods and Waters event. We were able to secure $40,000 in revenue from that event, which really helped promote our conservation work and fund our organization. Thanks to a grant provided by Berkeley County, we were able to complete the master plan for Fort Fairlawn. That process involved numerous stakeholders, local, state, federal, and nonprofit friends and supporters of the project. And the culmination of that work resulted in a master plan, which we hope to implement in the next 12 to 18 months. We thank you in advance for continuing to support our work as we move to implement the Fort Fairlawn Park Plan. This year we received the exciting news that we had achieved accreditation through the Land Trust Alliance. That's a national designation for land trust that shows we have passed the rigorous test of demonstrating that we're operating to the highest standards. We're thankful to the Land Trust Alliance for helping us with that process, and we hope that gives credibility to all of our supporters for the work we're doing. Our board and staff are excited about the progress that the Lord Berkeley Conservation Trust has made in 2018. And to each of you who support our conservation work, we say thank you.